Well, we are at North Toledo Bend State Park outside of Zwolle, Arkansas. No, Louisiana. Still in Louisiana. Yep. This is Wednesday, and it may start raining today. They're calling for some severe thunderstorms coming through tomorrow. We'll see. But very quiet here. It's a wooded park, and very tall, looks like lodgepole pine here. We saw a lot of logging going on in the area as well. But they have asphalt pads, and there's a picnic table over there. There's a camp, a squared out sanded camp area for a tent, and they have a grill. There's water and electricity here, and I believe it was $25 a day with a $6 access fee into the park. So it was like $60 and something. A little bit uneven on this side. We did have to put under one pad, and then it's going downhill this way, so I did not even detach the truck because we're not real sure that we're going to go anywhere. And we'll see what this is like. Hopefully it won't rain a whole lot tomorrow. But yeah, nice park, very quiet. And this place, we couldn't even stay in this spot tomorrow. It is booked. So we're here 2 nights. And then this spot is already taken, and there's very few in the park. Getting ready for an Easter weekend. And there's going to be a lot of locals out and tearing it up on the weekends with their kids. So it's why we don't usually like to travel during holiday periods. All the locals take their campers out for the weekend, and no tourists can really get into a lot of these areas unless they book them way in advance. So we'll keep you posted if anything exciting comes up. Rainy day. Started at 6:28 this morning. Thunder and rain. You can still hear it on top of the cabin. So what do? Well, you have breakfast, coffee, and make up a pound of bacon. Cut them in half, thick slice, put half of them into a sandwich bag, into the fridge, the other half in the freezer, and don't forget to save the bacon drippings. Good stuff. So that's what we're doing today since it's raining.
Hey, thanks for being with us. We're here to tell you more about our community. That's right, the RV World Network community. We have someone that's going to show you just a little bit more to what you can learn about our website, on our website, learn everything about what we're doing and how you can browse, surf, whatever you want to call it, on our network. You're going to enjoy this. Welcome to the RV World Network.com. On the home page, you can see everything in our Louisiana directory on one map. You can browse hundreds of Louisiana campgrounds, dealers, and services we've listed. If you have a specific place in mind, you can type here to search for it. And this is just one of the ways to use our directory. You can also use our advanced search function. For example, if you wanted to find a park with amenities for pets near Lake Charles, you'd see in the search results that the closest is our showcase partner, 12 Oaks. They have a beautiful listing with a custom showcase video for everyone to watch, and campers can contact them by phone or click a link to go to their website or social media. Of course, they have tons of pictures so campers can really get a feel for the place. And even get directions on a map on the same page. Now you know just a little bit more about RV World Network, and there's a lot more to learn. Thank you for taking a look at the website, and by all means, have a great day.
Hey guys, welcome to Southern Trace Camping, where today I'm coming to you from North Toledo Bend State Park, which is located on the Louisiana side of the Toledo Bend Reservoir. And this is a fantastic park, man. It has a lot to offer. I made my reservations with the Reserve America app. If you don't have this app, this is an app I highly recommend you get because it's very, very easy to use. You can track your reservations, cancel your reservations. It's just really, really a great app. This park is cool because you can reserve your exact spot so you know what you're getting when you get there. Not like Texas state parks where you just kind of show up and hope for the best. I will tell you that the best spots in this park, in my opinion, are 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, and 25. And I'll show a picture of a map here after a while with those numbers circled in case you missed that. The reason I think they're the best is because they back up to the water. And when I say back up to the water, they're still anywhere from 30 to 100 yards to the water, depending on what level the lake is at. But it's those spots kind of slope down, so you need to keep that in mind. You might have to block the back of your trailer up. They do have fire rings, picnic tables, 30 and 50 amp hookups. No sewer at this particular park. Okay. Let's see, what else do you need to know? There is very hit or miss cell service at this park, but they do offer free Wi-Fi. So it's very slow, but still it gets the job done if you need it. The other things you might want to know are that they have several trails. Most of the trails lead to some different lookout points, which I'm fixing to head back to one now to kind of show you what I'm talking about. A lot of the other spots in this park, they're good spots. They're all really good spots. Most of them very easy to back into. The only thing is you're looking at woods all around you, kind of like this. It's thick brush with lots of pine needles on it. So you don't get a lot of views of the lake except for the spots that I mentioned. Now, if you want to rent a cabin, they offer those here also. Cabins 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10, I believe, have the best views of the lake, okay? I'm trying to think of something else you might need to know. They do have a swimming pool, an adult pool and a kid pool, but they're only open throughout the summer months. And I think the sign said Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, excuse me, were the days it was open. And today it's super cold here. We're here in January. It's like 38 degrees right now, so I'm kind of getting out of breath breathing in this cold air. Anyway, this is a fantastic park. The bathrooms are clean. The staff has been really nice and friendly. The park police, they come in here several times a day, just checking on things. I'm trying to think of what else I could share with you that might help you plan your trip. There's nothing around this park. If you're needing to go to Walmart, I think it's 45 minutes to the nearest Walmart. So basically, whatever you're going to need, you need to try to bring it with you. The road here is a lot of two-lane roads that curve, and there's no cell service in that area. So we didn't have cell service for like an hour before we got here. So anyway, this is a great great park. I would highly recommend giving it a chance. It's very well kept. I'd heard that some of the parks in Louisiana weren't that great. So far, this is the first one in Louisiana we've stayed at, and I'm very, very impressed with it. So anyway, I hope that this kind of helps you. You can kind of see behind me. This is one of the areas where the trails lead. A lot of your different trails lead to stuff like this. So just got real pretty views out there that you can kind of get to see the lake. But anyway, guys, I hope this information helps you. If you get the chance to get out with your family and make memories, I hope that you do. Just be safe and God bless.
How do you plan your RV camping trips? Well, we visited all of the campgrounds in the state of Louisiana, and you can find them all in our directory right now. You can also find repair shops, dealerships, manufacturers, and more. Check it out at rvworldnetwork.com.
Just for that, yes. Unnecessary close-ups for all of you. Unnecessary close-ups just for that. Thank you.
Did you get my new shirt?
Yes, I'm gonna get you now. I'm gonna
Did you
get
get my new
Here we
shirt?
go. No, hey, no.
No,
Don't.
get my new shirt.
Now, I'm getting your new shirt. Oh, you want me to get your new shirt? Hang on. Let me get the shirt. Stop. You have to stop so I can get the shirt. Golly. Okay. Awesome shirt. Awesome.
Oh my goodness.
I don't know what's going on. Hello and welcome back to Sunset Seekers. We're here for the weekend at Lake Claiborne State Park, and it is a beautiful state park. It's got great lake views. Let me just swing around here and show you in the background there. We're right here on the lake. We've got two spots. We've got spots 65 and 67. This is a state park that's got all of the things that we really like about state parks. It's a beautiful state park. It's nice and shaded. It's right on the lake. And I'll tell you, Lake Claiborne is one thing that you need to know about Lake Claiborne. It is kind of a mecca for boating. I've never been to a state park that's had this much traffic in terms of boats. I mean, there are all kinds of boats. There's fishing boats, there's guys fishing, there's all kinds of water sports out there, people skiing all over the place, party barges everywhere. So if you own a boat, this is a great state park to come to for anything related to boats. If you want to water ski or whatever, definitely would recommend this place for that. There is only one drawback that I'd like to draw to your attention and make you aware of before you come, and that is the roads are very narrow here. Both loops, both camping loops, both RV camping loops I should say, have got great spots, but if you look at the roads, they're very narrow, and the thing that makes that problematic is getting your RV into the spot. Now, yesterday when we pulled in, it was very difficult for me to back into this spot. As narrow as this loop is, once you get on, inevitably you're going to get a group of people behind you, as I did yesterday. It was very stressful. One of the most stressful times that I've ever had backing into a spot, because I'm not very experienced at this. I have a lot to learn about backing in my RV. So yesterday was a little bit stressful, but once we got into the spot, we're glad that we're here. It's a beautiful place. Stay tuned for more. Again, we're here with Mike and Treva. There's my lovely wife Christy, who's hiding right now. This is Treva, our lovely friend, and then back here is Mr. Mike Wilcox. And let's not forget about this beautiful rig that he's made. Again, if you haven't checked out this rig in my Tyler State Park video, you've got to check this out. He built this from scratch. I wish that I had that kind of talent. I wish that I could do that. We're going to give you a little bit of a tour around the park, and so stay with us.
One of the things that's really cool about Lake Claiborne State Park that I want to tell you about is that many of the RV campsites not only have lake access, but you can dock your boat right at your campsite. So if you're bringing your boat to Lake Claiborne, you might want to call ahead and find out which campsites offer this convenience. We noticed campsites 69 through 74 all had lake access, and we can tell you about those sites, but there were quite a few others as well.
This is the bathhouse in Camping Area 1, the Camping Area 1 loop. Two washing machines and two dryers. Nice little screened in area back here in the back to wait while your clothes are being washed. And the shower facilities offer quite a bit more privacy than at the last state park we were at, which was Eisenhower. You at least, you have a curtain here, a little bit of privacy.
Now, we cannot end our video without telling you about the Port-au-Prince restaurant that is on Lake Claiborne, and it's only about 5 miles from the state park. Port-au-Prince is a family-owned restaurant that has been in business for over 50 years, and we have some of the best catfish that we've ever tasted there. Now, the Port-au-Prince restaurant is not a new and luxurious dining establishment, as you can see. It's a restaurant that's been around for quite a while and is really starting to show its age. But in spite of this fact, it still has a very warm and inviting atmosphere, with great views of the lake and a very friendly waitstaff, made up in large part by the family members that own the restaurant. But most importantly, the food is outstanding and well worth the trip if you plan on staying at Lake Claiborne State Park. It will take you just a few minutes to get there from your campsite, and we are confident that you will be glad you stopped by. The family owns another restaurant by the same name if you find yourself on Cross Lake in the Shreveport, Louisiana area, and we've left a link to their website in the description below. Well, that brings our video from Lake Claiborne State Park to a close. We hope you enjoyed this video, and we love hearing from our subscribers, so don't forget to leave a comment below. And if you're new to Sunset Seekers, click that subscribe button to join us in all our future journeys to state parks across the United States. And thank you for watching.
Hey, I walked into the studio, and guess what's happening? They're watching me and Ken talk about what's happening here at RV World. Isn't that great? Amazing technology. But what you need to know is that they are telling you exactly what we're doing. We're on our last leg of touring the state of Louisiana to find out all the campgrounds. You're going to be amazed at how many campgrounds we have here and how great the people are that own them. Pay attention to what they're saying. In fact, better than that, come over and visit us in Lafayette at 2701 Johnson Street. Lafayette, come on over. I'll buy you a burger at Twins.
We're done here. We're going to pack up get back out on the road, continue heading west. Lake Bistineau State Park is our final campsite for this journey. That is in Louisiana, just east of Shreveport. We have arrived. Lake Bistineau State Park, Louisiana. We are just southeast of Shreveport, probably 15 miles south of I-20. And check this out, man. This is just beautiful park. We're in site number 20. As we were coming in, Yappy was all about, you should have got that site, the pull through. Well, I think I did all right. It slopes pretty dramatically to the back. It is water and electric, 50-30. It slopes real sharp to the back, so the back wheels are off the ground. But check this out, we've got a deck right outside the front door. Now I did set up the Coleman shelter. I don't need it, but it was wet from when I put it away last night, so I went ahead and stretched it out so it could dry, and there's a 60% chance of showers. This is our camp, site number 20. We're here for one night. I'm gonna jump on the scooter. We're gonna go see what this park has to offer. Stay tuned. Well, it happened. It started raining. And I still hear thunder. I'm not willing to go too far on the scooter, but we don't want to get caught in the rain. Electric scooters and water don't mix very well. So we're gonna at least go down here. I am determined to give you a look at this lake because I want a better look at it. There just happens to be some kind of dock down here. That's within my biped range. So with umbrella in hand, umbrella in one hand and camera in the other, we shall go take a look at Lake Bistineau. At least this part of it. Hope we don't get any lightning. See, that's the side I should have got right there. I don't think it was available though when I was making my reservations. There's actually several dock type structures down here. We'll go down the other side. This pad is pretty rough. That looks like Wi-Fi. Oh, now look at that. Isn't that beautiful? Those big, huge cypress trees. Man, this is so cool. It'd be even better if the sun was shining, but alas, it is not. Now, I toured that boat ramp over there on the scooter run, so if you've not seen the scooter run video, check it out. It's a money maker. Great place to go do some kayaking. Stop raining. Wow. Lake Bistineau State Park. We'll go down there and check out the other dock. Now that it stopped raining, I may be able to get on the scooter and go see some more stuff. It does look like a Wi-Fi antenna. And we just might be in range. Okay, so we were shopping at Costco a few months back, and we picked up a couple of these umbrellas because the one that I was using was getting kind of ratty. Check this out. This is the Shed Rain. It's one hand to open, but it does take two to close. Yeah, this is not just the most stable structure that I've been on. Be mindful of your step. Lake Bistineau. How cool is this? Fish is feeding right there. Man, I bet that's a big old catfish too. I'm only in Louisiana for one day, so it's not cost effective to buy a fishing license. And that's just a darn shame. I wish more states would do like Texas, where you can fish in the state park without a license. That'd be awesome. Hint, hint, clue, clue. If there's any state officials watching this, come on, man. Help an old boy out. Let me go fishing in your state parks without having to buy an expensive license for one day. Man, it's been a fun trip. 2 weeks. And here we are, last morning, finishing up in such a beautiful place in Louisiana. It's such a beautiful country. You gotta get out there and see it. I need to see more of it. Appreciate y'all sticking with me to this point. I really do. You are the reason that I'm doing this. If it wasn't for you, I wouldn't have a whole lot of motivation to walk around talking to this camera when I could be talking to myself. I am honored that you've stuck with me to this point. Thank you so much. All right, that wraps up our visit to Lake Lake Bistineau State Park. As I was cooking breakfast, bacon and eggs for breakfast. Bacon and eggs, baby. Gotta have that bacon and egg breakfast. First, there was a deer that just ran right through here. That was so cool. We're getting ready to hit the road, head back to North Texas. I sure appreciate y'all watching and staying with me to this point. Hey, if you've enjoyed what I've done, give me one of those thumbs up. If you thought it could use some improvement, well, you can do the thumb down. If you do that, post a comment down there and let me know why. Most important, click on the subscribe button. I've got more adventures planned for 2018 in my drive for 9,000 subscribers. Thank you so much. Y'all come back now, you hear?
So cool. Out here at Fontainebleau State Park over in Mandeville, and already getting the full experience. Just saw 3 deer off in the woods. I mean, they were right next to me in the woods, right off the trail, and they were just dancing right next to me, not really paying me much attention. It was awesome. I don't know if I've ever been that close to deer before. So yeah, doing the sugarcane trail, 4.8 miles back in, I think it's an out and back. There's a little loop in the middle, and then there's a 1.4 mile nature trail that I'm gonna be doing. That's what I'm doing right now, as you can tell by the information cards. I'm right here at the end of the boardwalk. Oh man. So this looks like it's just a shortcut. Go across this bridge, you get back to the main road. Not sure if I'm still on the trail. There's nowhere else to go. But this is pretty freaking cool. Yeah, so this is a really good setup out here. So you start with the Sugar Mill Nature Trail, which is 1.46, we'll say 1.5. So it's 1.5 miles, and it loops back to the parking area. So there's benches, you can chill before you do the Bayou Cane hiking trail, which is 4.8. So it really sets up nice to come out here and hike for a few hours. So you really get a unique experience with the nature trail, because you get the nature trail. I saw some deer, that was cool. You get out on the boardwalk, so you get to see the marsh, and then you walk through this live oak grove. You know, got the moss hanging from them, and then you're walking by the ruins of the old sugar mill that was out here. So it's just a really cool, unique 1.5 mile nature trail. So you get a little bit of everything. That was cool. I'm not very far into the sugarcane trail, and I see this little spur trail. Got a little picnic table over here. A lot of spider webs. That's pretty cool. Right up underneath this cool old oak tree with the moss. That's nice. Very cool. Right off the marsh. Okay, so here's the start of the loop. I don't know if it's gonna go back to an out and back trail at the end of this loop. It looked like it was, on the map they give you at the entrance, but you know, those things, they don't have a whole lot of detail to them. So I'm gonna go off to the right, which is how I like to do loops, just me. It's kind of like going into a grocery store. I always go off to the right first, just one of those things. Okay, so I'm kind of at the top of the loop here. There's a little spur trail that goes down to Bayou Cane. It's not that far, so I'm gonna take this. It's off to the right. See what's down here. And that's about as far as I can go. Alright, so we just finished the loop. It is just what I call a lollipop trail. So you've got an out and back leading to a loop, do the loop, and then you come back to that out and back and head back to the trailhead. But took that little detour down to Bayou Cane, which was really nice. And yeah, just heading back. Not a lot to see on this hiking trail. The nature trail is far more scenic, of course.
If you enjoy the great outdoors in your RV, then we've got something for you. RV World Network is creating a community of camping enthusiasts that meet, communicate, share memories, and help other members that enjoy this on-the-go lifestyle. If that sounds like you, click here or sign up at rvworldnetwork.com.